What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome to TRU Raider Podcast. I'm your host, TRU Raider, and tonight we have Thursday night football, Raiders versus Broncos at Mile High Stadium. And this game, man, everybody's saying, oh, the Broncos are going to win, blah, 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 blah. They're 7-2. If you look at the Broncos' schedule, they have beat one good team, and that is the Eagles. Besides that, they lost to the Chargers. They lost to the Colts. Every other game that they have won is a game that they should have won. Gunsmoke in the building. Salute. Was good. Was good. So yeah, man, I am not convinced that this Broncos team is a 7-2 team. I'm not convinced, right? Now, if they go out there and they kick the shit out of us tonight, fine. I'm going to give them their flowers, right? Gavin, thank you. I'm going to give them their flowers if they go out there and they absolutely dominate this game. But if you look at the games that they've been playing, they average 14 points in the fourth quarter. 14 points in the fourth quarter. Against the Giants, they were losing 19-0. They ended up scoring 33 points in the fourth quarter. That game against the Texans, their last game, right, on Sunday, C.J. Stroud went down with an injury in the first quarter. Benjamin would follow salute. C.J. Stroud went down with an injury in the first quarter, and they struggled, and they kicked the field goal at the last second to win the game. Now, I know that the Texans have a very good defense. I said it on my last live that I wasn't convinced about their defense. Somebody proved me wrong, and I admit that, right? But if we look at all these teams, they beat the Jets, they beat the Bengals without – I mean, I'm not convinced that this team is what everybody believes it is. Do they have an absolutely great defense? Yes, they do. But also, your defensive rankings are going to be higher when you're playing against teams that are not good. That's a fact of life. Another thing is that when your offensive line, right? Their offensive line is ranked very good, and it looks like they've been playing very well. I watched some stuff on them over the last couple of days, and I mean, their offensive line is good. But also, no, I said that the Eagles were good. I said that the Eagles were the only good team that they beat. Also, your offensive line is going to look better when you're playing against teams that don't have a good defensive line. However, the Eagles have a very good defensive line, and their offensive line looks good enough. So, I'm not underestimating the Broncos. I'm not counting them out. What I'm saying is that they are not what everybody thinks they are. Untwalk, UNT would follow. Salute. So until we get into this game and the Broncos are kicking ass, I'm not gonna. Everybody's booing the Raiders. Good. We want your boos. We thrive on your boos. It's funny. I was talking to my wife about maybe going to a game, and she's like, "We should have gone to tonight's game." I'm like, "I'm not trying to. I know I'm pretty close by to Denver, probably about 5 hours from here. I'm not trying to go over there to Mile High, bro. Maybe I'd rather go to a home game. I'm looking into tickets. I'm plotting. I'm plotting. All right. So Lonnie Johnson's in. Isaiah Paul is in. Adam Butler is in. That is good. We got 9 minutes and 40 seconds until kickoff. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up our injury report. Raiders injury report. Week 10. We got Thomas Booker, defensive tackle, oblique injury, full participant all week. Brock Bowers, toe injury, full participant all week. I hope that toe injury does not slow him down. Unnamed user with the follow. Salute. MC 2028 with the share. Thank you. Don't laugh at me with the follow. Raiders will win this. Yes, I believe in this. I believe that we can win this game. Now, the big one is, do we actually show up in this game? Because there's several games this season that we didn't show up at all. Beto with the follow. Salute. All right. So Thomas Booker, Brock Bowers, Lonnie Johnson Jr. back from IR with the he had that fibula injury during the offseason. He was supposed to, I guess that he was a big part of our defense. We'll see what this looks like. He was listed as questionable. He is supposed to play today. He did have a short week, so I'm not expecting him to be like being utilized to his full potential. But we'll see what this ends up looking like because they were talking about this secondary being super good. And as soon as Lonnie Johnson got injured, it was almost like they backpedaled on that a little bit. Ron R with the follow salute. Aiden O'Connell, he hasn't been officially activated to the roster yet. He's full participant all week. He's listed as out. I think that they have another 2 weeks in order to activate him to the full roster, or else he has to go to long-term IR for the season. Isaiah Paul Mao, he's listed as questionable, limited participant Tuesday, Wednesday, but he is going to play. Adam Butler, same thing. He is going to play. So on the Broncos, I'm not going to talk about every single Bronco on here. We got a bunch of full participants. We do have, let me see, Pat Surtain is out. Nate Adkins out. Marvin Mims out. So Marvin Mims isn't like a huge part of their offense, but he is a playmaker and he is one of their guys. He does jet sweeps. He does contribute to their offense pretty well. So, I mean, that's a hurt for them. And then, Pat Surtain being out, that's huge for them. That is huge for them. The inactives, I'm going to pull up the inactives for this week. So, Raiders inactives for week 10 versus Denver. Inactives are running back Zamir White, where he belongs, tight end Carter Runyon, guard Caleb Rogers, defensive tackle JJ Peace, defensive lineman Lecky Fotu. That means that Tonka Hemingway is active, and so is Charles Grant. Those are rookies. Tonka Hemingway is a defensive tackle. Charles Grant was drafted in the 3rd round. He is a offensive tackle. Denver Broncos, we already talked about who they're missing. Pat Surtain, Marvin Mims, Jaleel McLaughlin, Nate Adkins, Hugh Robinson, Jordan Jackson, and Savion Jones. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. So the keys to today's game, it's what we saw week 1 was a team, the Raiders team that had a very good offense. We went out there and we beat the Patriots. What's up, Chuck? Let's go Bowers. There we go. We beat the Patriots and we looked very good. Geno Smith threw for 362 yards. Our offense was clicking, and everybody was saying Ashton Jenkins a bust because we didn't run the ball a ton, right? We were going for the deep ball. And then Brock Bowers got injured in that game, and he played a couple games after that injured. You could tell he was slow. You could tell he wasn't at top speed. And we started losing, and we lost, and we lost. And then Brock Bowers was out for a couple games, and we lost, and we lost. We beat the Titans, which, we should have beat the Titans. But it was like we went from, everybody, even mainstream media, saying, well, watch out for the Raiders. Raiders are looking like a playoff team. To, Raiders are going to Raider, right? And then Brock Bowers comes back against the Jaguars. And Brock Bowers being back against the Jaguars, whole different story, right? We didn't win that game, right? But we actually looked like a legitimate football team. Yo, hold up. Let's have a moment of silence real quick, man. They're doing in memory of Marshawn Nealon. If you guys did not know, he's a defensive edge for the Dallas Cowboys. He died today. So we're going to have a moment of silence real quick, guys. That's paradise to Marshawn Nealon, man. Crash with the follow. Salute, salute. Oh, man. So And Smoke said, I just want an O-line for Christmas. There we go. And Hummer says, we are winning 24-21. So the big one is that most teams have been able to keep Denver from really taking off in the first couple of quarters, right? Juan with the follow, salute. So really, we need to not let the Broncos have their first game of the season where they just kind of come out the gate swinging, right? No, it's not the mile high salute, man. How come everybody says that shit, bro? How long you been a part of Raider Nation, bro? As long as I've been part of Raider Nation, I've known about the salute. Broncos want to say everything's theirs. I remember when they used to say Bronco Nation, right? And then finally they kind of figured it out and they started saying Bronco Country. You know, that's just what happened. They hate us because they ain't us. So we are not let them get out in front right away. Um, we need to have a QB spy on Bo Nix because Bo Nix is going to run. He's definitely going to run, and it's going to kill us at times. Just like how Trevor Lawrence ran in a touchdown on us, right? We need to keep that kind of stuff to a minimum. Another one is that we got to take care of the football. Geno Smith needs to not be throwing picks, right? And the tape that I've been watching on the Broncos, yes, they have a very good defense. Yes, they lead the league in sacks. They have 12 more sacks than any other team. They are absolutely dominating with sacks, as they should be without the pause, right? Um, but yeah, the Broncos. What I noticed is that like the Giants did a great job of this, right? They threw a lot of the dink and dunk passes that we've been playing, right? A lot of you know uh, throws to the sideline for tight end or running back. A lot of short throws underneath, getting yards after the catch. The Broncos in that game were leaving a lot of that kind of stuff open, and so we got to watch for those kind of plays. I'd like to see us doing those. I believe that even though they have a good run defense, that Ashton Jeanty needs to be getting more carries. Having 6 carries, having 13 carries, I don't want to see that. Yes, we got him involved in the receiving game if we need to. Robert Leon, thank you for sharing the live. Um, I'd like to see us running the ball more. And a big part of what went wrong with the Jacksonville game was that when we went away from the run that was working very well, hold up. We went away from the run that was working really well. And what happened as a result of that is, yes, Geno Smith did a pretty good job throwing the ball, but we lost in the time of possession. The Jaguars had the ball for almost 43 minutes. Chief and Khan with the follow, salute. Um, yeah, they had the ball for almost 43 minutes. Like that's an absolutely insane stat that we need to definitely stay away from. We need to run the clock a little bit better, right? Better game. Charles said they're going to try to use Dobbins and Harvey as a double threat tonight. And while the Raiders have a good run defense, I mean, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of games get away from us on the ground game, right? So even though yes, we're playing the run pretty decently, that is a spot that Dobbins is like number 5 in rushing yards this season, right? So they're definitely going to run the ball with him. And I'd like to see Bo Nix have to beat us with the deep ball. Bo Nix does throw a good deep ball, but so far this year he's been a little bit more inaccurate with that. There's been a lot of tip balls, not as much success with the deep ball. I don't want us to be giving up, Caillou Blue Kelly kind of stuff, over our head, right? But I think that if we make them do that, that we're going to be able to create a turnover. I don't even know what you're trying to say there, bro. See how much follows you. How many picks y'all got, giving away? I have a feeling that he's going to clean it up. Bosnian Beast with the follow through. I'd like to see Gino get 0. I have a feeling there will be 1. But this could be the game that Geno Smith actually cleans it up and doesn't throw any picks. We'll see. The majority of the picks that Geno Smith has thrown this season have been balls that were forced to Jacoby Myers. And it's not a knock on Jacoby Myers, man, but for whatever reason, we just absolutely they could not get on sync with each other at all, right? See Hernandez with the follow. Salute, man. And Mostert was telling him not to run it. Dylan Alvin takes the knee for a touchback. Okay, fam, I bet 50K on that game. On what game? On this game? That's crazy. Why don't you just give me your 50K and I'll give you the illusion that you could like win a bunch of money, and then when you don't, at least I'll bet. Worth a try. All right, 1st and 10. We're on the 35. Tucker in motion, hand off to Genty. He's wrapped up in the backfield. He doesn't go down, but that's a run for 0. Who's that linebacker from the Broncos? The dude with the long hair, number 9? He is somebody that they were saying this is going to be a good matchup with him and Bowers. But, man, I saw him giving up a bunch to the tight end from the Giants, man. Breezy, too, with the follow. Salute. Troy Polamalu. Bro, you funny, Chuck. Geno Smith completed to Dante Thornton Jr. Looked like a gain of about 4 yards. That one got me a little nervous, I got to say. Yeah, we're definitely going to expect some no-gain runs, Hummer. I mean, that's going to be part of it. Wendell with the follow salute. We're going to see how that goes, man. 3rd and 6. There's definitely going to be pressure. Clean pocket completed to Lockett with the 1st down. Tyler Lockett, I believe that's his 1st reception as a Raider. Him and Gino probably spent the week just trying to get on the same page. Make sure that they're still in sync. Yeah, the game is on Amazon Prime. I gotta say, if anybody like doesn't have Amazon Prime nowadays, I don't even know what's going on. Ashton Genty still on his feet. Looked like a gain of about 4. At least they didn't blow the whistle right away like on the last play. Gunsmoke said that was a 5-yard, huh? Yeah, another throw behind the receiver. I've been seeing Gino do that a lot. He's been hesitating. I think a lot of that has to do with all the picks, man. He's playing scared. 2nd and 5 on the 50-yard line. Moving right along. Play action. Rolls to the right. Geno Smith, you better get that 1st down. Finally, Geno Smith actually ran and slid. He's been doing this thing where he runs up to the line of scrimmage and then he just like plants his knee into the ground like really hard. Like it's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, I noticed there's a lot less people in the chat than usual, and I have a feeling that has to do with the game showing. But man, it's like watch the game with us. You know what I'm saying? Ashton Genty with the run. Gain of 3. Uh, 2.5. They'll probably mark it as 2. So Sunny D. CNG in the chat, what's up? Exactly, Gunsmoke. Genty can get it going if we keep working it. And we need to not just abandon the run because they're short runs. Tire them out. Second and 7. I'm not sure what happened. I don't think that they reset the play clock properly. Wild with the follow salute. Charles Rousseau said, I have a feeling about a 30-yard completion incoming. Let's see it, man. I mean, they don't have their best corner, but we also don't have Jacoby. Trey Tucker's there on the top of the screen next to Brock Bowers. Tyler Lockett in motion. Flags out. Free play. Oh, no, they blew it dead. That's going to be a false start. There's Pete Carroll looking like a damn senior citizen, all confused and shit with his mouth open. Damn it, Pete. You can't be doing that. Gunsmoke said, need to get Bowers involved to open up Genty with the pause. Yeah, I mean, in order to get both of them going, like, one hand washes the other, right? There's definitely got to be a good combination, but these false starts, man, like the one by Alex Kappa against the Jaguars, killed us. Second and 12. The throw to Lockett, he ran out of bounds. He should have taken that hit and gone for that first down, man. He shied away from contact. That's what happens when you have a 33-year-old receiver, man. I mean, it was a good play. I'm glad that we got the yardage. He picked up about 10 yards on that, but he could have put his shoulder down and got a first down, man. I'd rather, okay, there's a 9-yard completion, 3rd and 3. I think I'd rather that instead of like a fumble or something, but you got to try to get that first down, man. Pocket. Oh, no. It fell apart. He took way too long. We got a sack on Geno Smith. Damn it, man. And I almost put Zach Allen for a sack on underdog, but that sucked, man. He had a nice, clean pocket, and he just took way too long. At that point, you either got to run or throw it. Do something, man. Brock Bowers wide open. That defender was coming over the top, but if you throw it to the right side, well, to Bowers' left, it's clear right there. We're punting from there? What the hell? Punt is down at the 1-yard line. Great field position, but do we really not trust Daniel Carlson enough to kick that field goal? See, and Gunsmoke, that's exactly what I was saying, right? You get that, a couple of 3-yard runs, and then Chip Kelly just abandons the run. Completely goes away from it like it doesn't even exist. It's weird, man. See, and that's what I was saying, that Lockett needed to drop that shoulder and go for that first down because you're not guaranteed on a 3rd and 3 with Geno Smith to get anything. Hell, we took a sack and got out of field goal range, right? Like, what are we doing, man? Yeah, I mean, you're right. Gabrizona, we're not going to win on field goals alone. However, Denver has only put up big points in a couple of games. The rest have been pretty. Not getting out about that smoke anymore. Yeah, I mean, I get it, dude. You get up in your 30s, you don't want to take them hits. Mando said, He had Genty on that third down. I didn't even see Genty, man. I was looking at Brock. And so was he, and he hesitated too much, man. That's that hesitation that he's getting from being afraid to throw picks. Beast mode would follow salute. I agree. Gunsmoke. Gino should have ran, right? It wasn't there. He hesitated, and then he stepped up a little bit, went to go for the throw again, and just got nailed, man. Yeah, David King. The Raiders are going to stick with Gino. We're stuck with just tonight with the follow salute. We're absolutely stuck with Geno Smith. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with him next year as well. All aboard Raiders had a good take today, but I kind of liked him. And I know there's a lot of controversy around it. But what he was saying is that Derek Carr has not signed his retirement paperwork yet, and he's talked about retiring a Raider. And what about bringing in Derek Carr for a cheap deal to come in, play 1 year under the guise of like, look, you're going to come and get one more year as a Raider. If the rookie outperforms you and draft a rookie quarterback, right? And if the rookie outperforms you, well, then they're going to get the job, right? But really to come in and groom a rookie quarterback, that way he can kind of leave his legacy with like, you know, the leading pass rusher for the Raiders that help the next get his foot, right? And it's like I kind of like that take. I don't know that it would work out great, but I thought it was a very interesting take. Definitely did. The Broncos ran it for about 7 yards. QB friendly class, Noah Carr. It looks like a QB friendly class right now, but I have a feeling that once we get towards the end of the season, it's not going to look as good. Yeah, I'm correct about the Broncos. Only two big games, and now they're down six players. I mean, they got to prove it, and they got to prove it. Yeah, Bandogino always trying to look for the deep pass instead of just getting short yards, and part of that could be on Chip Kelly too. Were they talking about the win, Charles? Robbins runs for I think like a yard. They might give him two on that. But yeah, I saw the ball rolling, but I had the volume down. Was the wind blowing the ball like that? Because it's going to be cold up there, man. They recently got some snow up there in Denver. Well, not in Denver, but outside of Denver. Close enough for it to be cold, man. Yeah, look at that flag go. I bet you that's why they didn't kick it with Daniel Carlson, 19 mile an hour wind. The stop. Raiders get the stop. Max Crosby, let's go. Crosby's a beast. Yeah, I hear that, Charles, man. They're on some pause shit tonight. And the Broncos are going to punt it. I'm surprised. Well, the field position, if they miss it, that's not good for them. Good job by the defense. Get us the ball back. Ooh, awful punt. The 50. Ooh, even worse. They're marking it on the 44. Eduardo with the sheriff. Salute, man. Thanks. Yeah, definitely still got great field position. I'm happy about it. Hummer said Pete doesn't like DC4. I don't know that to be factual. Do you? Yeah, just to kill the Lions for once in life. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking at like prospects, dabbling in the draft, and like it looks pretty heavy with offensive and defensive linemen. I would love for us to just stack that. Pitch to Genty, but he gets hit at the line of scrimmage, man. I mean, when he's catching the ball at like 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, he's got way too far to go. But yeah, like, I mean, I would even like to see us trade back in the first if anybody's willing to play. Pick up some extra capital and just start stacking linemen, man. Start stacking linemen. Get Julian saying the next year. That's where I stand now. In my opinion, will change, of course. Batted at the line of scrimmage again. God damn it, Geno Smith. Rando, we need a QB badly. That is factual. Making miracles happen with the follow. Salute. People are crazy, bro. People are crazy. Yeah, well, Liberty Oregon is new here, and he's also new to being gone. Oh shit! Great screen to Mostert, and he pushes for the first down. Let's go! Damn, dude, I thought Geno Smith was gonna get hit on that one. Like, here we go, another sack. Unblocked, man. See, but Mostert was smart enough that he knew he has to get that first down. Might not get another chance on third down. Hand off to Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker picks up about 7 yards. He's quick, man. He's quick. Yeah, Gunsmoke. I missed that comment, man. That shit was hilarious. Hummer said, "Big win takes Nix's long game out of it. We're gonna dink and dunk. Let's go." Now the game's on Amazon Prime. Oh, short up the middle to Michael Mayer. Small window, but he got it. How many yards was that? That was about 10 yards. A named user with the follow salute. Good run by Genty. Looked like a pickup of 5. Hold up, I gotta check something real quick. I hope I don't mess up the stream, but I gotta check this real quick. All right, there we go. All right, man. 68. Second and 4. Going to the right. Completed to Michael Mayer, who it almost got picked, man. It looked like he picked up about a yard and a half on that. That was sketchy, man. He went out for the one-handed catch. Defender was right there and he pulled it in. Are they like totally bracketing Bowers, or is that toe injury slowing him down? That's exactly what we don't need, man. Yeah, it's been a good drive, Gunsmoke. 32. We need to end this with a touchdown. Did that one-handed catch, bro? It was sketch. The handoff to Genty. Genty runs it in. Touchdown, Raiders! Let's go. Great drive. Absolute great drive. Yes, even the offense does look sharp early. Um, Geno Smith is scaring the crap out of me every time he throws because his Denver defense is good. That was smart, bro. 3rd and 2, like, let's run it. Let's get Genty an opportunity to actually score. I think that they thought we are going to throw it on Carlson. You better make this damn extra point, bro. He's good. Go. Nicky, the score is 7-0. There we go. Town Tyrant. Nation for life. Good, man. All right. So, takeaways. I think that the wind is actually playing through our advantage right now because of the way that the Raiders have been playing. Because primarily our game has been short yardage passes and runs. And so we're kind of that's already our game, you know. So I don't think that we really got to go away from our game plan right now in order to move the ball down the field. I did not like some some of what happened on that first drive. But overall, I'd say that Chip Kelly so far has calling a pretty good game. I'm happy with it so far. Smith is scaring the crap out of me every time he throws. I don't know if that's a him thing or a me thing, but it's man. Um, Humber said, "Yo, Gino is doing great so far," and he is. He is. There's been a couple of them passes that the one that was batted down to line of scrimmage, those things very easy. Brian said Gino needs to release faster, and I definitely agree. And he's already thrown into a couple of tight windows that scared the crap out of me, man. But we're protecting the football. Um, Michael Mayer almost got picked off because he had that one-handed grab. Defender ran in to grab it, and he was able to reel it in the nick of time. But well played. I like that we're getting Michael Mayer involved in this offense. It's good for him to finally start going. The score is 7-0. Arkansas, that punt was clutch. It was. And at first I was like, how come we didn't kick the damn field goal? But then after seeing 19-mile-an-hour winds, and it was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And that punt was perfect, right to the 1 yard line. The defense made a great stop, and we were able to get the ball back. Their punt was horrible. It went out at like the 44-yard line. We quickly came down and scored again, man. I'm super happy with the way that the Raiders played this game. Exactly, Gunsmoke. That one-handed grab put Genty in close enough. Because without that catch, they could have maybe stopped Genty or maybe not been as confident to go ahead and run it in with him. Right, we're keeping the ball over the Broncos. Oh, he drops it, but he's going to return it. There we go. Great stop. Was that Eichenberg? And that was a big thing, right? Is that we're on pace to break the record for the most missed tackles on special teams. And so I know this is something that they didn't want to do a ton of tackling during this short week because it's a short week. But it looks like they had some good conversation. They probably watched some good tape about it, and they said we're not going to do that again. All right, Broncos on the 20, 1st and 10. 3 minutes left in the first. Beat it on the sideline. I think Stokes is trying to say that his foot was out, but Sutton gets the completion. Gunsmoke said, seems like the Broncos have one player awake right now, number 49, I think. So far, he looks pretty good. The Broncos average 14 points in the fourth quarter. That's where they're thriving, and so we can't get too confident. Adam Butler with the sack on Bo Nix. Let's go. Always hitting me with a. Oh. That's great, man. Yeah, Bo Nix held the ball too long. Adam Butler made his way around, man. I think that the center really thought that that was kind of over. He broke around him. He probably thought he was good. John with the follow through. Oh, ball is tipped and off the hands of Ingram out of bounds. Looked like Snowden got a hand on it. 4th and 13. Let's go. Yeah. David King, you not lying, bro. So just so everybody knows, Bo Nix is notoriously horrible in the first half, and then he looks like Superman in the second half. I've seen it just about every game so far. And you're absolutely correct. Bo Nix has been balling out the second half of games, and they've been having a slow start. So I'm not too overconfident right now. Alex Lockman got wrapped up from behind on the there's a flag. Holding Raiders. 10-yard penalty. That sucks. Yeah, Gunsmoke secondary. Looks like they're kind of locking things down for Bo Nix to be taking that long to throw. Bo Nix doesn't just take long to throw like that for no reason, man. Yeah, Gunsmoke, you're right, man. These penalties, those are the kind of things that can absolutely kill it. I mean, think about it. That game against the Jaguars, that false start by Alex Kappa, that might have been what cost us the game. They're on the 1 yard line. Could have ran the ball in. Alex Kappa gets a false start. And it was obvious we were about to run the ball because of how many line we had Alex Kappa in as an extra lineman. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just false start, ball comes back, we end up kicking the field goal instead of getting a touchdown. Yeah, John, NT definitely needs to rock some more. We need to get this run game going, especially this win, man. Town Tyrant said, doesn't matter to me where we finish in the draft. I honestly just want to finish this season strong and show some signs of life. That's exactly it, Town. Nick follows through. For those of you, I'm seeing a lot of new names in the chat. For those of you guys don't know, right now I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch. My computer, on my phone, I got TikTok rolling. I'm reading comments, like where the hell are these comments coming from? Just know that that's um, but yeah, man, I mean, that's one of the things I've been also saying, man, is that like I really want to see us showing signs of like I want this team to be competitive and I want to be actually in game, right? We need that whether we even if we lose every single game, if we're close like how we were against the Jaguars every single game for the rest of the season and we lose every single one, cool. And like we need to be competitive, we need to be in it, right? What's up, Peter? Throwing a heart me. What's good, man? Glad you made it. Um, but yeah, because we need to be competing for one, so we can keep the players that we do have. Because really, what we're doing is building. I mean, back in like April, John Spytek basically said that this year was just going to be about filling things out and finding out, what pieces stay, what pieces go, and then that, either next year or the year after that we'd make some big moves in free agency and so they're not really trying to win this year as much as we need to change the culture and get in the habit of playing good football. Genty with a very good run, first down, a little bit over 10 yards for Genty on that run. I like that they're highlighting JPJ right now, playing a good game. It was very, very good. Credit JPJ for that touchdown. The one brain cell with the follow through. Okay, dropped it to Genty. Genty takes it for about 6 yards. Good job, Geno Smith, seeing that. Tim Towns said, "I'm not even thinking about the draft yet." I mean, I've been kind of just dabbling and looking at some of the players, especially after that Chiefs loss, and then they left us in the bye week just feeling like dirt. I was like, man, I'm gonna start looking at some quarterbacks. And really, the quarterback that I want isn't coming out this Julian Sand so far as the quarterback that I like, and that could change, right? But right now, that's the key deal. All right, pitch it out to Genty. You got the first down. That's up. Genty's breaking loose. There's a flag out. Genty got all the way to the 30-yard line. And he's saying a face mask. Holding offense number 18, Jack Besh. Come on, man. Genty breaks away a huge run and then has to reel it back, man. Yeah, Gunsmoke, Genty and JPJ working great together. Oh, come on, Jack Bash. What are you doing, dude? He did not have to be holding that guy at all. Yeah, John, it was a hold. He didn't have to be. Raiders WM, I'm thinking. What are you thinking, man? All right, first quarter is over. It's second and 12 because of the penalty. God damn, man. Those penalties are going to kill us. Homer said, I'm liking Besh less and less the more I see him. And that's unfortunate, right? Sam Rams, Ramirez follows suit. Um, it's really unfortunate because now that we traded away Jacoby Myers, I really think that Jack Besh was drafted to replace Jacoby Myers. And if we can't get Jack Besh going, he's a second round pick. He's a wide receiver that was picked up in the second round. This needs to be a guy that makes some kind of impact year one. Renee with the follow salute. Robert, hold for nothing, bro. Yeah, absolute hold for nothing. Like I think that sometimes players get too caught up in the moment and not realizing what their surroundings are and what's happening in the play. To realize, like, I can let go of this dude right now. He's not going to affect this play at all. Like, Ashton Jenkins had a huge gain on that, man. Remember said, yo, we are dominating so far. In this game. That's how the Giants felt. Or we fell asleep. I don't want to get overconfident, right? I don't want to be getting overconfident thinking that, oh, we're dominating the game, but we're in the lead. And I'm, not to say that your comment isn't fair, right? Comment because your comment is totally fair because that is exactly what we're seeing in this game so far. But damn it, we need to play 4 quarters of football, man. I am really concerned about the second half. I was watching, you know, I was watching some tape on the Raiders this week, and I mean on the Broncos. And it was just like, damn, bro, we need to watch out for that second half stuff. Oh, Peter with the Galaxy times two. Hell yeah, Peter. I appreciate you, man. For real, bro. Hey, when are you gonna jump on, bro? We need to link up, you and me and Chuck, bro. Peter sending them chilies, bro. Oh, we in the 505. We gotta be sending them chilies. I couldn't fucking count, man. I was trying to find it. Couldn't find one, man. Nah, Peter, you gotta try it out, bro. You gotta try it out. Give it a try, bro. I'm telling you. All right. Look at his 12 from his 30, from our 30. Lemon Ashton Gentry is all the way at their 30. Also throw by Geno Smith to Brock Bowers incomplete. What's up, Don? Hello from the 505. Salute. Where you at, Don? Damn, dude, I can't help but think that penalty cost the momentum, man. I hope it doesn't. It doesn't. This book said that Fletcher's a rookie. I give rookies 1 year to do all of this. I get that, man. But that was a damn Geno Smith sack. It was like a 40-yard game called back. And now here we go. Geno Smith getting sacked on damn third down. San Defenso Pueblo? Oh, shit. That's what's up, man. I'm an Espanol, bro. And Jackson Powers Johnson. God damn it, Jack Bash. That's going to be an Achilles. Uh, maybe not. Maybe it's just a twisted ankle. God damn it, man. KC with the sheriff salute. That's about to fuck us, man. Because we're about to get Alex Kappa. David King said the Raiders have rushed Ash 8 times, so I'm looking for about another 5 to 6 more carries for the whole game. You're not wrong, man. Hey, what's the score in quarter? The second quarter, the score is 7-0. Um, Jackson Powers Johnson just went down. What's up, Billy Davis? How you doing? Yeah, so far we're looking good, but bro, with dude, that stupid penalty, holding penalty on Jack Bash called us back 40 yards, and then JPJ pretty much is the direct result. While Geno Smith is getting damn sacked. I like how Gunsmoke's comments went out. It was like, I wasn't expecting to play like this. I was like, relax, Geno. Fucking hell. And then punt that shit. Yo, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm worried about that injury, man. Remember said I think JPJ rolled his ankle. I'm have amazing recovery for that. He'll be back in the second half is my bet. I hope so, man, because for him to be laying on the ground like that, yeah, Jared, that took all our momentum, man. Jack Fresh gets that damn penalty. Our momentum is dead. Those folks said straight decline. At first, I thought it was Achilles because of how far his toe came up from the front view, but then from the back view, it looked like it kind of rolled. But honestly, that Jack Bush penalty, I'm saying it right now, that could have cost us the game right there. JPJ is helped off the field. Fourth and 18. We are on our 24-yard line, punting the ball. Disgusting. 14:40 left in the second quarter. Cole dropped it, but then he picked it up, found his way to about the 31. Telling you, man, our special teams has been trash, bro. It's a good thing that he had a good block by Ian Thomas. Yeah, CJ, JPJ is hurt, man. JPJ is hurt. That so not only losing that drive could kill us, but right now JPJ is being carted into the locker room. So the combination of losing that drive and then non-band native, their whole franchise of special teams. I'm only reading that because it's fucking looked like it was completed or Harvey, but they blew a whistle on a flag. It all happened. Did it hit the ground? Holding on the Broncos. Okay, I thought that dude was just going to call holding on us. Yeah, JPJ being out, we're going to end up with Alex Kappa, man, and that destroyed the whole offense. Oh, yeah, Max Crosby is out. What was he trying to do? Handcuff him? That was crazy. First and 20. Handoff on the Broncos. Looked like a run for about 5 yards for Harvey. Damn, man. And I had this stack bet earlier, bro. I couldn't make a decision on the Broncos. I'm like, for an unders. And Harvey was one of them that I was like, I think he's going to rush for more than 22 yards, but I got sketched out by it, man, because I looked at the last couple of games and I didn't have confidence in it, bro. And I bet you he's going to get it. That sucks. All right, second and 16. Pass. Oh, my God. Of course, Caillou blew Kelly off of his hands, bro. Could have intercepted that shit. God, why is Caillou Blue Kelly in the game? I bet you Darian Porter catches that. Caught shy about 3 yards. Franklin, fourth and three. Seeing, oh, dude, a pick right there. That's game changing, bro. Now they're gonna go for it on fourth and three. Why is Kelly in there? He's the worst ranked corner in the whole NFL. Where the hell is Darian Porter? We played Darian Porter last game and he played great. Booker's in, Terry Wilson's out. Fourth and three. They're just trying to get the penalty. They're trying to do the Chiefs thing to us. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. All right. Delay of game. Yeah, they definitely bluffing. They were definitely bluffing. Dude, Hummer, bro, I'm telling you, man, that pick. How do you drop that? How do you drop that? It sucks, man, because I was like Caillou Blue Kelly for a minute there, but he's been messing up, man. Put in Darian Porter. We'll say it again. Put in Darian Porter, bro. Oh, awful punt. Out of bounds at the 29. Dude, what's up with their punter, bro? That's crazy, dude. Why isn't Porter playing? I have no idea. He's active. He's not injured. I don't know what Pete Carroll's thing with Caillou Blue Kelly is, man. But I thought that they were going to do that Chiefs thing where they pretend that the penalty draw on fourth down didn't work, and then they snap it. I was worried because everybody stood up like, "Oh yeah, it's over," and it's like it's not quite over, man. They can still snap it. All right, 1st and 10 on the 29, on our own 29. Ooh, 5 on the line. Hand off to Genty. Yeah, I knew that wasn't really going anywhere. He got a gain of about 1. Damn. JPJ is questionable to return. West with the follow. Salute. Oh, the pass to Michael Mayer, but he's hit hard and it's dropped. 3rd and 9. I don't know what he was thinking with that pass anyway. Geno Smith, that's a dead pass. You're gonna get your guys hurt. You're gonna risk the football. It's like that's not going anywhere. That's crazy, bro. That was obviously not going anywhere. So Brock Bowers isn't being targeted, and I can't tell what's happening. Is he just being like, heavily guarded, or is that injury on his toe slowing him down? 3rd and 9. Steps up, releases, completed to Brock Bowers. Let's go! Huge game. Just when I was talking about him, right? What did we get on that? How much of a gain was that? I mean, that was what, 20 yards? Wide open, bro. Wide open. Speak it into existence, John. There we go. Oh my God. Screen pass to Gentry and he went to turn to run too quick. I dropped it. And another predictable pass. On the bright side, that pass is gonna open up our run game a little bit. What the hell? What's wrong with you, TikTok? Tripping. Tripping. 2nd and 10. Completed to Trey Tucker. Gain of about 4. Poor dumb, man. Goodbye. Nice pinky with the follows for you. Broncos lead the league in 3rd down conversion percentage, and we're 4 for 6. So I like it. We got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. 3rd and 7. Knock Powers in motion. You know what to throw? Way too high for Trey Tucker. Flag. That's going to be a pass interference. Yo, nice pinky with the heart. Me salute. Thank you. Lined up in the neutral zone. Okay. Oh yeah, Cooper's lined up in the neutral zone. That's great for us because it was a horrible throw by Geno Smith. It's a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. What are we gonna do? Mostert's in, but we're not running it unless he's gonna run it. What the fuck? QB sneak on a 3rd and 2? What are we doing? Geno Smith is not good at QB sneaks. Why are we trying to get 2 yards on that? 4th and 2. What the fuck are we doing? Kick the damn field goal. Now they put in Ashton Jeanty and he's going to get stuffed. It's going to be a throw. Oh, completed. The Trey Tucker, there's a flag. Trey Tucker runs in for a touchdown. It better be on them. Oh, my God. Dante Thornton Jr. with the damn penalty. OG Bobby Johnson with the rose. Salute. Thank you for the gift. That didn't even need to happen, bro. Come on, bro. Fucking touchdown call back on the penalty, dude. The fuck are we doing, bro? I'm cussing a lot tonight. Sorry, guys. This Smoke said I hate this team sometimes. And now we punted it again to the 1 yard line. Rolanda Ferguson with the follow salute. John, what college did that QB play for? The one that you hope they draft for 2 years? Ohio State. Julian Sayin. Damn, bro. Cole is such a good punter, bro. All right, so right now I'm pissed off at Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly called for a QB sneak on 3rd and 2. What are we even talking about here? A QB sneak on 3rd and 2. And then an absolute dime of a, and this was not the play call. The play call did not work out well. Geno Smith got the ball to Trey Tucker. He was like the 3rd read on that. And he got the ball to Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker made a great play, ran it in for a touchdown. But Dante Thornton Jr. was a boneheaded penalty, offensive pass interference. Like, what are we? Jack Best had this got a 40-yard game by Ashton Jeanty called back for stupid holding. Rookie Jack Best, right? So we come back to that 40 yards, and then Geno Smith ends up getting sacked on 3rd down. JPJ ends up rolling up. Now he's questionable to return. And then Dante Thornton Jr. sets the pick on this awful play call that Geno Smith and Trey Tucker ended up pulling out of their ass. And Trey Tucker runs for a touchdown, called back because Dante Thornton Jr. hit that pick, pass interference, or whatever it was. Gets a damn touchdown called back. And it's so bad that we end up having to punt the ball. Hummer said that block route is how he got open. The trick is he was supposed to watch the QB the whole time, so that it isn't a penalty. Yeah, he needed to make it look like he was actually like trying to receive it. pass, right? But instead, he blatantly threw up a flop. David King said the Raiders are sitting, they're messing around instead of wanting points. I think the second half is going to be a different half. They just need to put in this work. Yeah, we need to be putting these points on the board. We should have had that damn touchdown. And on the last drive, too. Arkansas has too much room for a field goal. I get it, bro. Yeah, Patrick going for JPJ. Onyx rolled to the left, completed the Harvey to Dobbins. That was another one, man. One of the bets I could have made is Dobbins receiving for like 2.5 yards. But like, he doesn't really get much receptions, man. Damn it, that pisses me off. Gunsmoke, I don't know why we even called the QB sneak on 3rd and 2. What are we thinking? Give the ball to Ashton Jensen. Give the ball to most. Anybody with Gino. Okay, screen pass. Oh, got tied up. Stokes made a great play. He was getting blocked, and he got a hand around the blocker, grabbed onto him, pulled him down. We're at a 3rd and 1. Yeah, I'm not getting rookie mistakes, and they'll be gone later in the season. But we need the mistakes to be gone right now. Oh, Bo Nix on the scramble almost completed it off the hands of his wide receiver. Great pressure by Crosby and was it Laulu? Yeah, Hummer Stokes cleaned that up real good. Who's the other guy that had the pressure? Yeah, Laulu. All right. Broncos punting it from their own end zone. Love it. Love it. Now we need to get the ball back and go put some points on the board. We need to score at least one more touchdown before the half. We even want to have a remote chance. Another awful punt by the Broncos. And a flag? No. The Broncos are booing now. Dude, Flexkin, I have no idea what was that call with the QB sneak on 3rd and 2. Since when has Geno Smith even done a QB sneak with 1 yard? What was the penalty for? It was on the Broncos, so an extra 5 yards for us. I love it. That's going to put us on the 46 on the Broncos side. Mexican, I have no idea what Chip Kelly is thinking, man. That shit was absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. And Chip Kelly, man, he'll start like calling some good plays, and it's like, okay, okay. And then he calls up some shit like that, and it's like, what is going on here, Chip Kelly? What are you thinking? God, easy, dude. Our defense is definitely playing well. I'm happy with our defense. Offense isn't horrible. They scared me. Why did he take so long to pass that to Trey Tucker? Completed for, I want to say there's 5. I mean, Trey Tucker was saying they're open for like 10 minutes. Jeez. Yards per drive, 24 yards for us per drive, and 4.3 for the Broncos. That's crazy. Oh, he stepped out and then he came back in. So that's a incomplete pass. Stupid. I don't know how to say your name, bro. So I'm gonna say Tutu with the follow. Salute. We're getting some boneheaded penalties and crap like that. Trey Tucker stepping out of bounds, ending up with an incomplete pass. Like we're making some big mistakes, yo. Yeah, Flex. Can Raiders doing Raider shit? What? It's illegal touching? What is happening right now? Yeah, Tutu, we need to tighten this up, man. This is sloppy. And we are dominating this game, and we're doing stupid, sloppy shit. Brock Bowers wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of 5 yards. I was scared that they were going to hurt his knee the way they wrapped him up. Whose assignment was that guy, bro? Nobody picked him up. Is that Glaze or Mayer that blew that? That guy went untouched on that, bro. 3rd and 14. Just don't make a stupid mistake right now. Gino Smith throws it. Michael Mayer completed, but only picked up about 8. 4th and 5. So that was a pickup of 9 yards. The reason, man, Avila, is that it's a divisional matchup, man. People are always going to go and give their division rivalries a hard time. Oh, Geno Smith gets sacked. Number 9 went untouched. Absolutely untouched. I mean, this is the team that leads the league in sacks. Mostert, what were you doing, Mostert? Dude, he could have easily got that. Mostert was looking around all lost. He looked straight at that dude. Who paid that man? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, Hummer Mostert absolutely blew that. With no pause, just straight up blew it. It's crazy. All right, so recap of what's been going on since the last commercial is absolute mistake making. Absolute mistake making by the Raiders, man. We're getting boneheaded penalties that are getting touchdowns and huge gains called back. What's up, Charles Griffin? How you doing? Um, Awful play calling. QB sneak on 3rd and 2. Um, we're running some interesting looking plays, but we're not blocking for them. Like, yeah, Charles, we should be up 21-0. We should at least be 4. So like this is bad because the Broncos, they play horrible in the first half and they get it they get their shit together in the second half, man. Yeah, I said get on Mostert, man. And I kind of like I don't know. It's like I'm pretty sure he knows he missed his assignment on that. I'm telling you, man, like Jack Best gets that huge penalty, 40-yard gain erased. Almost immediately after Geno Smith gets sacked and JPJ gets injured. Our defense gets a good stop because our punter is the GOAT. Kenny Pickett's trying to calm down Geno Smith right now. See, and he's having to go clean it up. See, I didn't really like how Geno Smith was yelling at him. Like, he knows he missed his assignment, bro. 0 first downs after the opening drive. Dobbins breaks away a big run, like a gain of 13. Devin White ran him out of bounds. Malcolm Kuntz is like been it's been crazy how like non-existent he is, bro. I'm feeling deflated right now, guys, and it's not good. That is not good. Broncos are on our 41 yard line now. Run for 1 yard gain. There's a flag. Holding on the offense. I love when the penalties are against the Broncos, but like these refs need to let people play, bro. It's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. Ecology said we will find a way to lose this game like always. I'm not quite there yet, man, but we're messing up. So now they're moved back to the 50-yard line. It's first and 20. So that was a great penalty for us. Well, Bo Nix going to the right, completed a short pass to Harvey, blown up by Jamal Adams. Probably a gain of about 2 yards. Ecology, we are playing with our food. Bro, we straight up dropped our food on the floor and smeared it around, and then now fucking mom is making us eat it. Dude, I'm pretty upset right now, bro. Yeah, my stupid trick plays, stupid uh, QB sneak, stupid rookie errors. Oh, you can't let Bo Nix get out the pocket like that. First down, Broncos. Huge pickup on them. Yeah, we absolutely need this game for a lot of reasons. Oh, my God, dude. That was a disgusting play, man. I don't even have shit to say about it. It was just ugly. Screen pass. Wrapped it. Oh, Chin almost missed the tackle, but Harvey stepped out of bounds. Come on, man. You got to wrap them up. Our defense is going to get tired because our offense is not sustaining drive. Humber, true. Don't stress, bro. We all knew this wasn't a deep playoff year. Year one, Pete will dial it in the defense and find a way to keep them comfortable. For some reason, we left man on man for zone two. Yeah, I know, but like, I don't want us to be making these mistakes, bro. We're playing in a way that we should be able to win this game, but then we're not at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Touchdown Broncos. And Geno Smith is too pissed off to fucking play the football. What's the score? Now the score is 6-7. Broncos just scored a touchdown. They're about to go for an extra point. Yeah, I don't blame the defense for doing that when Gino just wanted to keep throwing the game away. I mean, why are we throwing this? Yeah, I mean, Bo Nix has over 20 touchdowns, right? Season. This dude will get touchdowns on you. You cannot give him that field position. You can't give up when we have opportunities to put points on the board, and then we don't. And we did that way too many times in the second quarter. Way too many big mistakes in the second quarter. We played a good, solid first quarter. In the second quarter, we just fall apart. We're beating ourselves right now. CJ, the mistakes aren't by Gino, man. Mistakes aren't by Gino. Everybody's just going to continue saying bench Gino, man, but that's not the solution. That is not the solution. Our problems are pretty obviously other players that are doing stupid shit. No, I'm not trying to defend Geno Smith. I'm saying watch the game, man. These other players are making big mistakes. Stupid penalties. Like Jack Best and Dante Thornton Jr. might have single-handedly lost this game. I guess it's not single-handedly, but two rookies making stupid penalties probably stopped two scores. I sure hope we clean it up during halftime. Yeah, CJ, the play calling is bad. All right, so it was a touchback on the kickoff, one on the 35, first and 10. Geno Smith gets sacked again. He got to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a sack. He was about a foot short of the yard line or the goal. I can't even talk, bro. Geno Smith is already too rattled. It is about a loss of a half a yard. Yeah, well, apparently we need JPK like we need Bowers. Yeah, the blocking is horrible. It's Alex Kappa that we have in, right? Which is the most garbage ever. So we're not going to be able to run the ball because we have Alex Kappa in. So it's second and 10, so we didn't get any kind of loss. What's up, Dom? JPJ got injured, rolled his ankle. He's questionable to return. Ashton Genty with what, 3 yards? Denver's calling timeout. They're looking to put more points on the board. Yeah, losing JPJ this is huge. And then Brock Bowers, I don't know if that toe injury is slowing him down or what, but he seems kind of underutilized. It's funny because I was just saying that when that play happened, and then they just. Yeah, he's got one reception for 31 yards, targeted 3 times. So I don't know if it's that Brock Bowers is slow right now or if Denver's just shutting him down. Third and 6. God, dude. Alex Kappa just gets beat again. Another sack of Geno Smith. Oh, it wasn't even Kappa. Who the hell got beat on that? Fuck you guys. Yeah, I told y'all that Jack Best from that penalty single handedly just lost us the game because to come back 40 yards and then lose JPJ as a result of it, it's 67 blown block. 67. The fuck? There we go. Will Putnam? What the hell is Will Putnam doing in the game? What, did we lose the old Parham also? Why is Will Putnam in the game, man? So I was looking at the tape from the Jaguars. In that play where Daniel Carlson missed the extra point, there was pressure coming from the right hand side, and it was Will Putnam that was lined up on special teams, and he totally missed his block. Like, it was weird because he didn't even step into the guy. He like left his feet planted and reached way over to try to block it. And that got pressure on Daniel Carlson, and he missed that extra point. Daniel Carlson missing that extra point against the Jaguars is the reason why we were in the over. You think coaches still want to get rid of JPJ? If they don't recognize that their offensive line is trash without him, then they're stupid. Straight up. Oh, dude, without JPJ, man, I'm not feeling confident about our offensive line at all. I'm over here. We got Will Putnam in there. Bill Parham is not a great offensive lineman, but he's definitely better than Will Putnam. Like, why is Will Putnam? Put in Charles Grant. Put in Charles Grant. They punted it to the Broncos. Definitely didn't get anywhere. He's down at like 27. Broncos 27 yards. Avi, they're gonna need you to suit up, bro. They honestly, bro, I'd probably do better than Alex Capo will put him, and that's the I am fucking out of shape. Kilos with the follow salute. Dude, I don't know why everybody's saying Gino, Gino, Gino. Gino has not been our problem this game at all. Once he is, I'll call him out on it. Oh, next with the screen. Ah, dude. Bobbled the pass, dropped. Jeremy Chin couldn't get there in time to get the interception. That's crazy. Vince Hook said he is what he is picked for. JPJ is the keystone of our O line. He may not be the best in the NFL, but you can build around him for sure. Yeah, no, he's absolutely a great lineman. He's our second best lineman, our best lineman now that Colton Miller's been out. Also, having Colton Miller out is horrible for us. Quick pass for a gain of 7. Third down. 3rd and 3. Man, I feel you, bro. Dude, Bryant wide open up the middle. There's a flag. Gab with the share. Salute. Who's the flag on? Pass interference on the Broncos. There we go. Oh, dude, he put his hand on Jeremy Chin's face mask, pushes him off. Good call. Yeah, David King, like Pete Carroll sure did one a hell of a job assembling this O line. And what is the point of having Geno Smith out there at the Raiders if they can't block for him? Bo Nix was able to just step up in the pocket like nothing, completed for a first down to Sutton. That's crazy, bro. Um, Now there's a flag. Kimberly with the roses salute. False start, Broncos. Kimberly with the chilies. Salute to you. Thank you so much. See, Kimberly, a real one over here in the 505. Oh, first and 15. Bo Nix with a deep pass off the hands of Franklin, incomplete. But did that wind die off or something? Because all of a sudden, Bo Nix is airing it out. I mean, I know that they're low on time, but it's crazy, man. Alex said it's a close game, man. Yeah, except the Raiders are beating themselves, man. The Broncos haven't done it to us yet. Yeah, Crosby getting in Bo's head. Oh man, he needs to get a hit on him at least. Oh, Terry Wilson with the pressure, deep pass, intercepted. Caillou Blue Kelly, and he's on his feet, and he's running it back. Gets to the 36-yard line. Caillou Blue Kelly, let's go! You're making up for your big mistake earlier, bro. He did, Gunsmoke. He did. Gunsmoke said, we need a pick. And then instantly, boom, pick. See, man, I don't know, man. Terry Wilson, he ain't number 7 overall material, but he shows up sometimes, man. Ah, good interception by Caillou Blue Kelly, man. Yeah, Kelly redeemed himself. God damn, man. All right, 27 seconds left. Raiders have the ball. Let's go put some points on the board. Deep pass by Geno Smith off the hands of Dante Thornton Jr., who cannot seem to get a catch to save his life. Guess who's back? Back again. Charles back. What's up, man? Come on, man. Dante Thornton needs to come down with that. He catch dude off his hands. There's no excuse for that. That's a perfect throw, dude. Fudge. Yo, dude. Come on, man. That even could have been a touchdown. Timeout. Raiders. Come on, man. I mean, that could be a momentum shift going into the half. Really said every point counts. Just win. Yeah, and we've already lost points that we should have had. We need to put some points on the board right now. Gino completed to Tyler Lockett, who gets out of bounds, gain of about 9 yards. It's tied 7-7, 15 seconds left in the first half. Yeah, Gunsmoke. Dante Thornton Jr. definitely should have had that. I can't believe. Yeah, Charles, I had high hopes for Thornton too, man. They thought so good about him during training camp. He looked good in the preseason. Like the 31. Oh, Geno Smith is pressured. He's rolling to the left. Pitches off to Genty, who gets hit. God damn it. That's crazy. So if you fumble it out of bounds, the clock stays rolling? Yeah. So Broncos receive the ball in the second half. Crazy. 5 sacks allowed in the first half. So we have two offensive linemen out. Avila with the follow sweep. Kimberly said, "Now I have a new nervous reaction watching my Raiders. It's tap, tap, tap." Yeah. Hey, that's a good one, Kimberly. He hitting them double taps and it helps kind of relieve that stress. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. Gunsmoke said, surprisingly better than I thought we'd be. Uh, Not me, man. I really knew that we were going to come in here and fight in this game. But, like, it really sucks that we're going into the second half. We're missing two offensive linemen. JPJ and Dale Parham are both out. I haven't heard anything about what's going on with Dale Parham, but Petro was just interviewed and he said that we have two backups on the offensive line. Broncos have sacked the Raiders or Geno Smith 5 times in the first half. Patrick said, "Not getting my hopes up. I've seen too many games when the boat sinks." Well, that's the thing, right? Is that the Broncos have been playing really good football in the second half. So it's. I really am hoping that our offensive linemen can come back in for the second half. I really doubt it. Michael Knight said, Beck and Thornton Jr. costly mistakes. Yes. So Jack Besh, yet again, 40-yard gain by Ashton called back because Jack Besh had a holding call on a guy that wasn't even near the play. You get called back, kills our momentum, and then GPJ pulls up on his ankle, and now he's questionable to return. Then Dante Thornton Jr. gets a touchdown by Trey Tucker, called back on a penalty because of offensive pass interference, because he ran a screen, made it very obvious. And honestly, I think Trey Tucker catches that ball either way. I don't know if he's able to run it in without that screen, but straight up, Dante Thornton Jr. just stupid mistakes. Quarterback sneak on 3rd and 2. Uh, it's just like Jose Alvarez said, how can you miss that pass? Dante Thornton Jr. There at the end of the first half, deep pass by he's like not even looking up, like so way late, and then he finally looks up, puts his hands out, ball hits him in the hand of the man, and hits him. We are really lucky to have the way we are playing But see, the problem is that the Broncos have been playing shitty football throughout the first half. Also, maybe it's you guys are playing better. And I don't even know if you're a Broncos fan or a Raiders fan. We're tied up. Uh, Kimberly said we've won over 70 plus games to them with their wins at 40 plus on us, two ties. Just plus Alvarez said the defense is good. Our defense is beyond the side for sure. Peter Medina said they're a fourth quarter team here, a no quarter team. So, Market follows through. Yeah, Raiders should be crushing them. If, so the momentum that we had that we lost because of stupid penalties, um, absolutely deflated Raiders right now. I'm really hoping that we can go and make some second half adjustments and get our head back in the game. I'm really worried about the fact that we are missing two of our starting linemen because of lack of depth. For some reason, we have Will Putnam and Alex Capra. Like, is Charles Grant looking that bad because he's a third round pick? Jake Blaze was a third round pick, and Graham Mumford had an injury last year, so DJ Blaze goes in for him. Won the starting position. He's still a starter now. Is he great? No. Is he still our starter? Yeah. Why would you not put in Charles Grant? Oh, you know what? Stone Forsythe is also a backup. You know what I'm saying? Simba, you sipping, bro? No. It's been over 14 years. Monster. Everybody loyalty. We better win, bro. I'm so tired of this losing shit. It's been terrible forever. Peter Medina, you mean to tell me there was no O line everywhere on the trade deadline? That's all I was, man. Just like how they're big owners and stuff. So right now we're winning the time of possession for about 6 minutes. Um, total yards about the same as them. Yeah, what's really just getting us is offensive lineman team now, boneheaded penalties. Um, we've sacked Geno Smith 5 times. All right, look, it's halftime right now, you guys. I'll run to the rest. We'll be back in 1 minute. West Cruz with the follow salute. I said, "What did they get? What are you talking about?" Pink Diamonds with the follow salute. That getting rid of Jacoby Myers was a mistake. I don't know, man. I mean, Dak Fresh is obviously not stepping into that role. And Jacoby Myers, I mean, the majority of interceptors was kind of forced the ball to Kobe Myers. Those two just not get on the same page. I mean, I think that Kobe Myers won it out because of Gino, honestly. Gunsmoke said this defense was supposed to come to Kansas. Like, actually, how many? Yeah, that, look, so Geno Smith is 12 for 18, 95 yards, no touchdowns, no receptions. Ashton Jeanty has 10 carries for 30 yards, 3.5 carry. Horrible, but not good. You know what I'm saying? Um, Brock Bowers, one reception, 31 yards. Tyler Lockett, 3 for 24. Michael Mayer, 3 for 22. Um, Adam Butler has a sack. Let's go over and look at the Broncos. Bo Nix is 9 for 15, 101 yards, one touchdown, one interception. J.K. Dobbins, 4 carries for 22 yards. R.J. Harvey, 2 carries for 2 yards. Okay. Receiving, Pat Bryant, 1 reception, 43 yards. Franklin, 22 yards. Nick Bonito has 1.5 sacks. Fonga has 1 sack. Yeah, they have what, 5 sacks against us? Mac Daddy, can you beat the horses? Oh, okay. We definitely we've been in control of this game, and that's been most to our advantage. All the control that we've had in this game is shooting ourselves in the damn foot. Kimberly, thank you for sharing the line. The real one. Kimberly said we should band together, go to a game. My brother has a lot of fun group of fellow fans. I've never been to a Raider game. Keeper with the follow salute. Robert with the follow salute. Bowers stats. Bowers only has 1 catch so far. Yep, Bowers has 1 catch for 31 yards. I think he's only been targeted 3 or 4 times. There's a poem like that mouth. Now, what is up with you? I'm obsessed with that. Uncle's always thinking, oh, anything you really want to David King. Bowers only has 1 catch. And you're right, you called it, David King. Ashton has run for 10 times, so I expect another 4 or 5 more times. Yeah, we're just going to throw, and totally do that horrible. Yeah, Hummer said, man, the TV announcer just went through too much of the penalties. That one cost a TD, the other was almost sure a TD would happen. Score 21-7. We shot ourselves in the foot. Rookies making stupid mistakes. And Rob Nunez, yeah, Bo Nix is a fourth quarter guy. So, we needed to get out in front as much as possible. Yeah, Humbert, they better run Genty over 20 times plus 4 or 5 passes. Any real chance. We're about to kick the Broncos ball. still looks all flushed and pissed off. He Kimberly money and shit, yo. And there's a flag out. They wrapped him up about the 24-yard line. No, I cannot show the game. That's how you get your channel taken down. It's showing on Prime right now, Amazon Prime. I missed what the flag was. Did anybody catch that? Don't worry, Noopy, I am too. They just make bad decisions. All right, Broncos have the ball first and 10 on their own 9-yard line. So that penalty was against the Broncos. Whistle blown. It's going to be a false start. 9 penalties for the Broncos so far. So, I mean, refs are calling a fair game. We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot. Big Mike, salute. Appreciate it. First and 15 from the 4. Got to wrap him up. Jeremy Chin got him. Gain of about 2 yards. I would have missed the tackle on that. I missed tackles, man. I don't know about all that. Those Scootsy, all y'all double tapping over there. I appreciate it. Good smoke. Yeah, defense. I'm telling you, man, defense is keeping us in this game. I almost said big third down here. These are kind of third downs. Oh, no, it's second and 12. Second and 12. Oh, pressure up on Nix. He had to throw it away. Oh, dude, I thought that was going to be a safety. Oh, Nix barely got that out in time. The Albuquerque, what's up, man? Hurricane in the house. See it. Yeah, offense does need to eat if the defense doesn't get gas guns home. And that's what we're doing to our defense right now. They're on the field way too much. I know that we're winning the time possession, but the way that the defense has been on the field is it's gonna hurt us. Third and 12, incomplete. Fourth and 12, let's go. Big Mike, do you think Derek Carr was a good quarterback for y'all? He's the best quarterback that we've had in a long time. The way we moved on from him was stupid. We should have had a rookie that he could get set up to take his place. Nope. Josh McDaniels, man. The Broncos about to punch out of their own end zone again. The third time, right? Prime camera angle. Roland, I saw a thing that you can change the camera angle on Prime. I haven't found it. They actually got a good punt for once. Alex Buckman at the 40 on our side. Getting a decent return. Out of bounds. There's a flag. Holding on the Raiders. 10-yard penalty. Oh, dang, David King, your dad still in Albuquerque? Yes, what's up? Dude, they're showing those two damn penalties. I think the missed catch by Thornton. Damn, dude, they're rookies, bro. And honestly, I don't. It could be a drafting issue, right? But damn, dude, I think it's a coaching issue, honestly. Um, yeah, I mean, the Raiders definitely do have a chance. Jamal said, "Bro, this is why I love division games. You guys are absolutely shutting them out on offense. Yeah, but our offense is messing up, dude. We have our best lineman just got injured. Raw Raider with the follow salute. All right, Raiders have the ball on our own 29-yard line. Hand off to Ashton Genty. Pickup of about 4. I don't know, man. I'm kind of feeling like Ashton Genty about to break one loose. Ashton Genty has 11 rushes for 40 yards and 1 touchdown. Hummer, McCollum, he came over from the Saints, I think. Big Mike Tim Brown. That's when I became a Raider fan was while Tim Brown was on the team. Another run by Genty looked like a pick of about 3. It's almost like if we run the ball, we move the ball. Crazy, crazy. 32. So do we run it again? Or do we do another QB sneak on 32? Whoa. The line is stacked. Simulated or is it real? Come on, man. Timeout Raiders. We almost got a flag on them. Crazy concept. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Charles Peter was back up in here, dude. Gunsmoke said Genty having his best game against the defense that was supposed to shut him down. I don't know about his best game, but he's running well. Okay, defense looks totally different now. No. And we're going for a throw. Too high for Lockett. Awful throw. Kimberly, I became a Raiders fan when Howie Long was playing. Yes, I'm that old. So many more to mention. Like the Howie Long days, bro. I think Max just caught him on all-time Raider stats, right? We should have ran it, bro. Stupid. Pause. It's a defensive game. Our catch at the 15. Oh, shit, bro. Stressing me out. John, I became a fan in 1972. That's what's good, Jimmy. Born in this or made a decision? Because I made a decision. And I've been paying for it ever since. Yeah, dude. Not the break that the defense needed at all. They needed a better break than that. T, what's up? Are you calling Lockett a sheep sport? Is that what that is, man? Just me said, been a fan all my life. I'm 55. Was it halftime right now? No, it's third quarter. Um, yeah, I became a fan of 14. 14. There were two things I knew as a kid watching football. I always hated before I became a Raider fan. And Grandpa was a Cowboys fan, and I like Deion Sanders, but I never found myself really liking the Cowboys. Charles, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? No, tell me. Say what follows you. Italian Darren score not watching? 7-7. Copper needs Michael Mayer to get 3 more yards. Charles has great food, no atmosphere. Yo, man. Yo, man. I mean, yeah, I've always been a hater because I live in New Mexico. There's nothing but Broncos fans, Cowboys fans. Like, look at them showing Rich Gann over there. There you're right. That was a that's what we real quarterback and a real wide receiver, man. Crazy. All right, Broncos have the ball on their own 16. First and 10. Missed tackle by Tyree Wilson. Looks like a 6 or 7 yard pickup. Oppo, who said you're a Cowboys fan? It pretty much always is. Last year it wasn't. We just straight up got stomped by y'all. Man, it's crazy. Hummer said, to be fair, the Donkeys defense is getting less than yards. It's been pretty decent. They might give him the first down on that. He might be a little short. He was good, man. He was good. Aaron said 14-7. Broncos win. That's good. Charles said 2001 was a good year. That's when I became a fan, man. I was living in a house full of Raiders fans, dude, and it was good. And then I remember the Super Bowl, bro. That was rough. And we've been mostly trash ever since. Gun smoke with the Raiders. That's good, man. That's good. Ready to get this thing going. That momentum was lost, but it wasn't transferred. Fortunately, when we lost momentum, we did not transfer it over to the Broncos. A little bit, I guess. I mean, not really. What is going on with them showing the movement? Yeah, I saw the restaurant on the moon, Charles. Third and one. QB sneak. That looked like he got stopped. They're saying first down, but first down. See, third and one, QB sneak. Yeah, and I even think that's good on third and one. Cosby broke through the line, but nothing. catch on the sideline. Looks like they got a first down on it. Eldon pushed him on the bounce. One smoke. I don't even know if that's actual zoom on that moon, bro, because my phone will do that, but what it does is it uses AI to like create it. So it's like it's not even really the moon you're looking at. First and 10. Broncos on their own 39. Auburn's about to break one. Gain of about 6. Okay. Broncos have a right guard that came in off the bench. Apparently, the starting right guard shit his pants or something. I don't know. I mean, they said he had an illness. Let's see, man. What's up, Chris? Second and 3. Crosby, come on, man. Crosby was not letting go of that tackle. Jeez, man. So far, the Broncos have done punt, 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 touchdown, interception, punt. Crazy, man. Yeah, I had a coworker. He's a Broncos fan. He was trying to get me to bet $100 on this game. Man, as much as I want to. 31. Pitch to Dobbins. There's plenty of space for first down and some runs out of bounds. Hummer said, listen, True, Raiders were so broke that we couldn't pay players. People cried because tickets aren't cheap anymore. But now we can smack the cap easy and pay for office trainers and coaches like never before. I get it, man. And right now, tickets are kind of cheap, man. I was looking at that Giants game, the Browns game, and the Giants game. The tickets are pretty cheap for those, man. They're affordable. I've lost a ticket like that. You can never tell, man. I mean, yeah, it looks like the Broncos are about to just come back because their defense is starting to be gassed. Darian Porter's back in the game. Tackled Harvey. Harvey got a pick up of about 6 yards. Yeah, defense needs to get themselves off the field right now, and it's not looking very promising. Charles Lucero with the roses salute. 20 roses. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. To you. That's good people right there. That's my duo. Oh, shit. Flag, all start. Beautiful. Okay, that's going to be second and 8 then. Hey, David King, man, keep it clean, bro. That's one of the moderators. Can't be messing around like that, bro. Like, for real, David, keep it clean, bro. Charles Lucero with 19 more roses. Good to you, man. Harvey with a big run up the middle, but he stopped. It's like a third and 2, I think. Damn, or was that 21 more, bro? Crazy. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, bro. That was a 20 and a 19 and a 21. That's 60 roses. Salute to you, brother. Hard part, the Raiders play the Broncos tonight, and who won? They're still playing, bro. Third quarter. 6:26 left in the third. Third and 1. Screen pass way behind the line of scrimmage. We better wrap him up. I think Sutton was supposed to throw on that play. That was crazy. Trousers throw, 20 more roses. Going for the MVP, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, Bark Bark. The game's on Amazon Prime right now. The Broncos are lining up for a field goal. Another 20 roses. Thank you, sir. Oh, you're getting a little crazy right now. Hell yeah. More roses. Oh, the kick is up. No, no good. The kick is short. There we go. It looks like good field position to me. See, we needed a kick like that last week, getting a damn record-breaking field goal kick against us. Max Crosby almost clotheslined freaking Aiden O'Connell, man. Charles, man, thank you, bro. Manifested it with the roses. There we go. K9 said, "Do we smell an upset? If the Raiders can get their shit, put it in a bag, and take it to the shit store, get their shit back together, then maybe, bro." Oh, you said miss. Where did you say miss? We'll go back. We'll go back. We'll go back. Oh, you did say miss, bro. That's crazy. I missed that. Then I missed that. Okay, Morty. Yeah, exactly. You got the reference, bro. You get me. You get me. Yeah, Gino is still. Let's go, Gino. Take a breath. See the field. Bro, that dude need LASIK or some shit, bro. Tom said Sean Payton keeping us in the game. Real. Honestly, I thought that drive was going to be huge. Oh, shit. Mr. Bleed Green said, "I'm a fully fan. I have $500 on Raiders money line. Come on, Raiders." There we go. That shit hit pretty good, man. I think we were like, I don't know, it was huge, man. That shit hit. Have the little pick six. I'm gonna manifest it. No, none of that. You manifesting shit like that, bro. Yeah, bro. Keep forgetting after the work. All right, 5:34 left in the third quarter. The score is still 7-7. First and 10. Raiders have the ball. After a missed field goal. It was plus 114. Right. Rosicero sending the ghost. Seven ghosts. Blue. God with the shirt. Thank you. Gino with the pat. Oh my God. Ivy Law, you can't be manifesting that kind of shit. Intercepted by the Broncos. God damn it, man. Pass the champion that popped up in the air. Broncos got the flip. Ivy Law, you can't be doing that shit, bro. It was thrown behind him, bro, but he should have caught that. Should have caught that. Right? Charles, what's up with the manifestation in the chat, bro? We need better stuff for the Raiders manifested in the chat right now. Wow. Dom said rookie's killing us tonight. Yeah, and what sucks is that Gino gets blamed for that pick, and that wasn't his fault, man. That was on Genti. Yeah, it was a little bit behind him, but not enough for that to happen, bro. Braves said they throw the Bowers once. Actually, they've thrown to him 3 times, and he's only has 1 reception. I think that toe injury is actually slowing him down. All right, Dobbins loses his footing. Looked like a gain of a half a yard. Yeah, that's crazy. Charles said Bowers TD coming up next 5. I like that manifestation. All right, defense. Looking good, looking good. Bo Nix has to throw it away. There's a flag. Offensive pass interference. 10-yard penalty. Franklin. That's crazy. Tom said this game is brutal to watch because Broncos suck too. Yo, yo, David King, we need Gino to succeed, bro. I know that he does some stupid shit. We need him to succeed. They're not going to play Aiden O'Connell. They're not. Pete Carroll is way too convinced about Geno Smith. They're not going to do it, you know. And so at this point, we just got to root for success. 2nd and 20. Broncos on our 43-yard line. Dobbins gets wrapped up by Tyree Wilson. The ball's loose. Raiders think they have it. The ref is saying down by contact. Uh, yeah, he's down. The fumble recovery would have been perfect right there, man. Yeah, K9, the Broncos ain't impressing anybody, but they're a fourth quarter team. So Bo Nix makes a nice pass, but only a gain of about 2 yards. They're saying the defense that struggled all year to get pressure is doing a good job of rushing forward. It's working, man. It's working. Damn, bro. 4th and 16. Broncos are gonna punt it. They didn't want to miss it on a field goal, I guess. All right. Punt goes in the end zone. Yeah, Hummer, the defense is looking much better because man on man is being used more. And like, I don't know why. Like, Hummer's been saying this for damn the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Many of us have been saying this for a while now. And I guess they're finally listening. I don't know. Noah, is Brock going to score? Brock is not looking great today, man. He's got one catch for 31 yards, and I can't tell if it's that his toe injury, if he was on the injury report, if it's slowing him down, or if like the defense is just really shutting him out. Good Smoke said, "All right, we need to walk away with 7 here. We absolutely need to walk away with 7. We're going to be in bad shape if we do, because there's going to be a touchdown soon, and it needs to be us." Canine, I don't think these players like playing on Thursday nights. No, and there's something that bothers me about it too. Like, make it a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Like a Friday night game. Like we're off for the week for work. You know, we got the weekend. Get to watch a game. Thursday, like, what? Aaron would follow through. Oh, which team do you hate the most? Right now, I'd have to say the Chiefs. All time, Broncos. Yeah, right now it's the Chiefs. And really, it's probably whoever just tops our division, unless it's us. You know what I'm saying? Homer said, I think Pete is starting to impact Patrick Graham's action more. Whatever the cause, keep it up. David, the reason Brock Bowers only has one catch is because the Raiders don't have any other receivers to throw to. So they just double team pretty simple. I mean, and that was one of the fears about getting rid of Jacoby Myers. Right? I don't even know how to say your name, man. NCOA Norcal with the follow salute. Well, you lit up a donut. You said he donuts now, Chuck? All right, hand off to Ashton Genty. Run for 2.5 yards. Sending donuts and shit. Well, that's crazy. Hummer said 100% Friday night football, more recovery time for players too. Fans don't have to work next morning. Oh shit! Charles with the Galaxy! Oh shit, Geno Smith on the run. Throws the ball away. I got distracted by that Galaxy, bro. See, now you trying to top Peter, bro. Intentional grounding. Bro, he was out of the pocket. What are we talking about here? God damn it, man. Salute to you, Charles, for the Galaxy, bro. I appreciate you. All right, let's see it. See them red lines. I could have sworn he was out. He was out! He was outside of the red lines. Why is it intentional grounding? Caught you after that moon joke. Bro, why couldn't they challenge that? Are he Mostert with the run? Just trying to get a couple extra yards for the punt. Are we going to fourth down? It's crazy that we have an offense and a quarterback that on third and 20, you don't even try. Can't challenge penalties. See, and that's messed up, Homer, because they showed it on the replay that he was not in the pocket. It was a stupid call, bro. The rest of the calls against us, locked! Son of a bitch. I told y'all that we needed to get a goddamn touchdown that drive because there was going to be a touchdown. Denver blocks it, recovers it. They're in the red zone. Why wasn't Daniel Carlson further back? They hit him in the face. Yeah, John, our special teams is a disaster, man. So the Broncos get the ball on the 12-yard line, first and 10. 129 left in the third. That's supposed to the defense needs to get pissed. Oh, with the sack! Oh no! They're probably not going to call it a sack because Bo Nix was trying to run. I don't understand that rule. Does anybody else know that rule? Because I don't get it. CJ said Broncos will eventually score and then we won't be able to. I mean, that's what it's Friggin' looking like, bro? 2nd and 12. Yeah, defense needs to score touchdowns since our damn offense can't. Oh, throw is low, incomplete. David King said either Pete Carroll wants to win or he's going to be stubborn and stick with Geno Smith. It's the same BS as Josh McDaniels and AP. Yeah, no, that's exactly what's going to happen. Pete Carroll's going to be stubborn. He's going to stick with Geno Smith. And then who's going to be a scapegoat? Because I don't think it's going to be Geno Smith. I think it's probably going to be Chip Kelly, honestly. Homer said NFL rule is if against Raiders, never a sack. 3rd and 12. Let's get this stop. Oh, come on, man. Throws it to the right, gain of 1 yard. Oh, man. Broncos getting booed off the field. Broncos getting booed off the field. Gunsmoke said, let's block a kick here, guys. We had manifestation going on TikTok. We need that manifestation going on over here on YouTube. You know, why am my screen's all messed up, man? Kick is up, kick is good. Wasn't a touchdown, though. I don't know why I've been trying to watch the game around the corner, bro. Watching on the wrong screen. All right. Ah, now they're going to show all the Broncos' fourth quarter comebacks. God damn. Well, they're not trailing this time, right? So maybe instead of it being that they're trailing in the fourth and then they just absolutely ball out in the fourth quarter, they're going to go into the fourth quarter up by 3. Maybe that's the juju that we need. After that block punt, man, defense got a great stop. David said Geno Smith has a QBR rating of 48.6. Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro. And they're going to blame the offensive line. They're going to blame play calls. They're going to blame fucking blame. Never goes on Geno, man. Yeah, Michael Geno does look way too emotional. There's no way he's focused, man. He's been pissed off ever since Mostert let him get sacked. Phil Lobby gets out to the 32-yard line. Hummer said yes. Pete fought hard for Geno in Seattle. That's why he is here. Just accept Pete equals Geno. Package deal, man. It's a package deal. It would take a lot, bro. Yeah, Gunsmoke. I do to get the ball on the 10 and only go backwards. Yeah, that's it, man. Our defense did a great job. Block punt. They get the ball back at like the 10-yard line, and our defense got the stop. Held them to 3 points. Mike said I take Mac Jones and Niners trade. That's crazy that Mac Jones is playing so good over there. Kind of seems like the Niners can get any QB to play good there. Except for Sam Darnold. Yes. Trey Lance. Hummer said, our defense is doing great. I'm enjoying this game. Has nothing to do with me playing D2 as a kid. Well, then you need to, man, Hummer, get you a helmet, bro. Say, Coach, put me in. Coach, put me in. Yeah, Abdullah, you're right. It's not just, y'all need better pieces around him, better offensive coordinator. Kelly is an awful offensive coordinator, and our offensive line already sucked. But right now, we have 3 backup offensive linemen in the game. Now, Ghost, we don't have Trey Lance. He's with the Chargers. Someone said, "F Gino being mad at anyone else because most of our losses by himself." Michael Gino is panicking every time he drops back. We're at that point, man, and he can't trust his offensive line right now. Um, our O line was playing good at the beginning of the game. The announcers were even talking about it, and then JPJ went down with that injury. I don't know what happened to Parham, but Dylan Parham's out of the game. Injury. JPJ is officially out of the game, huh? Okay. Parham's questionable to return. That's crazy, man. First and 10 at the 31. Raiders have the ball. I agree with you, Michael. Smith runs right into the fucking defender. He was rolling right. It looked like he was going to just run it. Just didn't see Bonito. Oh, Smith looking hurt. All right, you guys been manifesting in the chat. Geno Smith is hurt. He had plenty of space. Didn't see Bonito. I think his feelings are hurt. Right, K9? How the hell did he get hurt? I don't see it. I think his feelings got hurt. His pride is hurt. And Smoke said, I want AOC though. Yeah, and that's the problem, right? Is that right now Kenny Pickett's our only quarterback. I think Kenny Pickett is actually 100% pass. Yeah, he's 2 for 2. Oh man, AP. What about Aiden? Aiden is he's been rolled out of the game. He hasn't been activated to the roster after IR yet. Short-term IR. Really, is Max having a good game? Not great. No. Ryan, is Kenny Pickett good? No, he's not. Just look up Kenny Pickett's stats real quick. He was drafted like number 20 overall by the Steelers. Never threw for more than 10 touchdowns. He didn't even throw double-digit touchdowns. The 2 years as a starter with the Steelers. K9, should the Raiders draft a quarterback? Absolutely. I just don't know if it's this year. I'm not convinced by any of these. Wall. Yeah, David King. If they put in another quarterback, it's Kenny Pickett, man. Homer said, okay, Pickett, time to shine, kid. You don't got a sting on his leg and doesn't know how to work. He ain't no righty. Well, what it looks like is that Kenny Pickett's probably going to go in, and it's his chance, right? He needs to show something. Yeah, Gunsmoke. Kenny Pickett's the guy who fumbled his first snap last time he went. Yeah, Gino's limping off the field. Oh, so we got Dylan Parham, JPJ, Geno Smith. Well, at least Gentry's going to get some praise. This is the right knee. Kenny Pickett's in the game, second and 9 on the 32. Hand off to Gentry, runs in the. There was 0 blocks that happened on that play. Yeah, and CJ, and we traded. Yeah, dude, Kenny Pickett wears two gloves. Who wears two gloves? The guy that's got small hands. That's what I'm saying. Well, he didn't fumble. David King, what's going on with Aiden O'Connell's injury is he's back. He's been throwing for 2 weeks, but they haven't activated him to the roster after he came off of IR, short-term IR. Kenny Pickett goes to throw, incomplete. Jack Bash threw it into traffic. I thought it was going to be a completion. Now we're fourth and 11. So yeah, what happened to Aiden O'Connell is that once he came off the short-term IR, they had 21 days to activate him onto the activated active roster, or else he goes into long-term IR for the rest of the season. So I think that they still have like 12 or 14 days or something. Careful what you guys wish for, man. People are hoping Gino's gone for the season. That might not be our solution, but maybe it'll prompt them to elevate O'Connell to the active roster. I'm telling you guys, man, I really still think that we can win this game, but Kenny Pickett being in is really making me nervous, man. As much as Geno Smith is player out of bounds, come on, man. Pete Cam runs out of bounds. What is he thinking, dude? Yeah, the big one on that Hummer is that even though that throw was accurate, it was no first down. So either way, it was a bad decision. Stewie Earle said there is a God. Well, only if it turns out well. If Kenny Pickett goes and actually plays a good game, finishes this off with a win, I'm going to be yelling, start Kenny Pickett. But I've watched that dude play, man. My wife is a Steelers fan. I have watched Kenny Pickett play, and I am biased with follow too. Because folks, the defense needs to put points on the board. Yeah, we're absolutely there. Defense has kept us in this game, and maybe they can get us ahead. Michael with the follows. There ain't no way I'm getting to bed at a decent time. I gotta be up at 5 a.m. Yeah, I get it done. Definitely nervous for Gino, man, but dude, I swear it's like nobody has watched Kenny Pickett play. It's Kenny Pickett is scary. Dude, he's a quarterback that wears two gloves. You know what I'm saying? Like David King, you're doing the wrong kind of manifestation over there. Eric Wabden, he looked like he was gonna. He rolled to the right, looked like he was gonna go for a run. Totally didn't even see the Broncos defender running up at him, and that dude got a hand on his right knee. He limped out the field with the right knee. This right tackle is just playing well against Max, man. Crosby has two pressures on 24 pass rush snaps. He's been hit 9 times. Oh, Geno Smith just came out of the tent. He's trying to move around. He's probably going to come back in the game. Arkansas AOC, and I just explained this, but AOC has not been activated after coming off a short-term IR. So he's ruled as out right. Jeez. Yep. We're in the fourth quarter. Oh my god, dude. Come on, Paul Mal. You could have had a pick there. Paul Mal came back to the defender instead of watching the ball. He had seen the ball, he would have known that he was on route to get a pick. Third and 6. Come on, defense, get us that ball. Pressure on Nix. Throws it away. It puts in the fourth and 6. K9D's DBs are slow reacting. I think that they're doing a pretty good job of shutting down Bo Nix, man. Avila had to change his picture. I see you, bro. If the Raiders don't score here, they lose. You know. All right, the punt is off. Neat punt this time. Alex Bachman, no blocks. There's a flag. 4 yards. Dylan Laube, personal foul. Well, shit. David King said the only way the Raiders win right now is if the defense somehow some way forces a turnover. Well, right now we need to put points on the board, preferably 7, but at minimum of 3. If we want that you would have a chance. We got to put points on the board, and then our defense needs to stop. Charles Lucero with another rose. Salute. K9 said I would be happy with the deal. I get you, man. Dante, we got to add players for like Q. Maybe coordinators. Yeah, it seems like Bowers. It seems like everybody's been taken out of this game. Honestly, I don't know what the hell's going on. That's all you trying to say. It is what it isn't. It doesn't have any pants on, right? Joseph Hill with another rose. Salute. Sebastian with follow. Salute. Yeah, it's funny. There was like that game during the preseason when that dude was holding a sign that said Gino was the worst bust than Jamarcus Russell. And there was a viral picture of Gino Smith flipping him off, right? And it turns out he's been right. I think that Brock Bowers is either getting super doubled or that Tony Lobby was right to get there because Mesh ran the wrong way. Actually did not impress me. Actually, that was Alex Bachman. Yo, AOC 12 started in the chat. Said bums. Yo, man. That's hilarious. Yo, see it, man. Hummer said Gino will be back in. He was warming up the plane. Senior and pick Gino Smith is back in the game. Okay, that's what I said. Notice this other thing. Yep, on that AAC squad. Okay, Smith with the throw, complete. Trey Tucker, let's go. We were backed up against our own goal line. Geno Smith made a great throw there. I was a little bit worried the way he was standing when he threw it. It looked weird. Somebody just said we haven't thrown deep to Trey Tucker. What do we have to lose? Maybe a pass interference. Just did throw a deep one to Trey Tucker. On the 35 now, first and 10. Drop off to Ashton Genty. Oh, making people miss. Look like a game of 4 yards. Said my guy promised to get the start 3 times. Yo, man. Yo, is it A-Lock or Alec? Let me know, man. ALOC. Just like I said, open it up. All right. Second and 6. Geno Smith to Tyler Lockett for the first down. Spins off of the defender and goes out of bounds. Oh, Geno Smith is down again. Yo, where's the late hit? Are you kidding me? That's a fucking really late hit. I was like 2 seconds late. Damn, bro. First and 10. I'm worried about Geno Smith being injured and playing, bro. Ashton Genty got wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, gain of 1 yard. Yeah, Gunsmoke. Max has been called on. Mahomes always gets those flags for a late hit, bro. Charleston put in O'Connell. Dude, if he was active, man, I'd say just put him in, bro. This injured Geno Smith is fucking. Yeah, you think he was a liability before? He's hurt. That affects his throwing. Quick pass to Tyler Lockett, gain of 1. Don't like the play call yet. Geno Smith is limping bad. This better be some like redemption, like I'm injured and I'm going to come out here and win the game kind of shit. That is some seriously. 3rd and 8. Don't get sacked. Do not get sacked. We're in field goal range. Kind of. And Gino gets sacked. That was a loss of 3 yards. Gunsmoke said Crosby looks nice and rested. The offense did get the defense to rest, but I feel like Gino could have, when he went to go throw that ball and then he wrapped it back in, he could have thrown it and made it hit the ground, but enough towards the receiver where it's not going to get picked. And now we're punting. Charles Russell with the Crystal Dreams. I didn't even know that was there's a flag. False start. Offense 27. McCollum again. Hummer said maybe if Pete's guy Gino gets crushed enough, he will not make the same error as in Seattle. He gets the top 8 linemen. We need linemen. Yeah, K9, our punter, is definitely our best player tonight. And with 8:42 left in the game, we're down by 3, and we're friggin' punting. Punt goes in the end zone. They really have no confidence in Kenny Pickett. If they really don't have confidence in Kenny Pickett, why is Aiden O'Connell listed as out? Why is he not? Why is he not at least set up to be a backup? You know, and folks said, "Let's go defense, get some points." I mean, come on, man. That's the only way you're gonna get me. Yeah, I think I've already said everything that could be said. Right? The commercial break. I mean, yeah, Gunsmoke for Pete, it's Gino or die. Like Geno Smith is obviously extremely injured, and Pete still has him in. Yeah, CJ, we almost get in the scoring position, then boom. I'm telling you, man, that Jack Besh penalty led off a chain reaction that has been absolutely detrimental to the Raiders. Like K9 said, maybe Bo can throw at least one pick six. Yeah. Johnson Pete would let you come out the village. You see, David King, I mean, I don't think anybody thought Geno Smith was going to get the Raiders to a Super Bowl, but supposed to be more competitive than with Gardner Minshew. Yeah, they're showing tape on how they're beating us wherever the center goes. They go the opposite way. And that's because our guards are all undersized and shitty. First and 10 on the 20, Denver completed the pass for 5 yards. Ingram ended up getting like 3 more yards after contact. Jeez, Mike Shanahan old as shit. I hadn't thought about Mike Shanahan in a long time. Yeah, no, Mr. Felix, DPJ is out. Man. He's out for game. Ranger, I don't know, bro. Bad decision making, I guess. Snowden wrapped up Harvey at the line of scrimmage. Crosby was underneath him. Geno Smith going back in the blue tent. Come on, we need to stop. 3rd and 5. Let's get that ball back. Pressure on Bo Nix. Oh, a pick. Caillou Blue Kelly with another pick. Let's go. No flags. No flags. Let's go. Geno Smith runs out of the blue tent. Mr. Glass out here. Oh, here we go. Good job, Caillou Blue Kelly. I mean, Duke could have 3. I'm not complaining. He's got 2 picks. Call folk decisions. Yes, no flags. As a Raider fan, every time there's a good play, what do? Look for the flag. Every time, bro. Baby girl 505. What's good? Oh shit, man. This has to turn into points. Yep, that's fucking right. Ashton Genty with a good run, 7 yards. 7 yards. Yeah, dude. Gino looking like let's get this dude like some crutches. Ranger, bro, you funny. Yeah, dude. I can't believe we started Gino out here. Bro, I mean if Gino gets us a touchdown right now, all limping and shit, Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty got a first down out of that. I can't believe that. There was nowhere to run. And he just kind of danced around, said, no, I feel like getting a first down. Charles said they're pulling a Jane Daniels and Gino right now. I mean, I don't know. They were down by so much, man. And then they just got Jane Daniels injured. Shit's crazy. Hummer said credit to Gino, dude, is trying. Okay, but let's run the ball. Let's run the ball. They're gonna throw it. Oh no, handoff to Genty. Yeah, keep giving Genty the ball. Look like a pickup of 3. Yeah, we can get this, man. As long as we can put points on the board right now. Yeah, Charles, I can't believe that they're keeping him out there. I can't believe that like the NFL allows him to play that visible input. Yeah, absolutely have to come away with points. 2nd and 7. Another handoff. Mm. Uh-oh. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. We might just run it again and then kick a field goal. It's better than taking a sack. Better than taking a sack. Let's smoke with the Raiders. 3rd and 6. Yeah, there ain't no running that ball. There's no running that ball. I think Gino just changed the play. Throw it quickly. Throws it away. At least he got it away. Come on, Carlson, bro. You got to make up for that Jags game, bro. Missing that extra point. Yeah, Charles, Gino can't throw the ball. When your legs are hurt, you can't throw the ball properly. That's what happened with Jimmy Garoppolo, where he lost his ability to throw at all, is because his leg injury. I just don't think that they trust in Kenny Pickett at all. Come on, 48 yards, field goal attempt. Let's go, let's go. No! Kick was missed. Damn it, Carlson, dude. Carlson doesn't have a job after this year, bro. Yeah, I can't believe it. We don't have any trust in Pickett at all. Like 2nd game in a row, kicker let us down. Like straight up, they need to sign a free agent kicker and at least put some competition in that room because Carlson is messed up. I understand, man, he was so good for years. What is happening with Carlson? I don't know, man. He was like super clutch, and then now it's just trash. Charles with the sunglasses. Yo, AP with the heart meat. Thank you. Appreciate you guys, man. I mean, yes, too many missed opportunities. Like this whole damn game is like missed opportunity after missed opportunity. Yeah, gun smoke. I mean, we can't keep asking the defense to just bail us out and bail us out and bail us out. Like they got to pick. They got us the ball back. Yeah, David King points does not usually win a game. 7 points. Michael, Denver is giving the game to us. They're absolutely giving it to us that we can't take it. Charles Lucero with 11 more roses. Salute, man. Charles Lucero's the MVP tonight. Tony said I'm a Broncos fan, but Dino is playing tough hurt. Props to y'all. I mean, I don't know, dude. He's not having a great game, and the fact that he's still in when we have like a healthy backup that could probably be actually throwing the ball. If we're just gonna run, why not have him picking it? You know, what do we do? Hand off to Dobbins, gets 8 yards in that run, way too much. His defense, we can't do that bend don't break shit right now. We need to stop. Hummer said that is some stupidity. If we can't trust Pickett for a couple of drives, why didn't we get him? Yeah, we traded a fifth for him. It feels like Pete never wanted him, so he refuses to play him. Only here because the manager picked him. I don't know. You're probably right. Pedro with the follow, salute. Oh shit, Charles Russell sending the GGs in the chat. Damn, how many GGs sending, bro? Snowden with the good tackle at the line of scrimmage. Arkansas said Simpson saying or Mendoza's answer. Damn, Charles Lucero sending the 70 GGs in the chat. Speak to you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah. 31. Ah, dude, completed. Franklin with the first down. Kevin White's looking absolutely gassed. Crosby almost tipped that, man. Ah, JP said, yeah, it's game. Oh, flag. Encroachment on Crosby, bro. So Crosby's saying that he moved like a false start. First and 5. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Yeah, Ray. I mean, keeping Gino in after that injury, garbage. I think Dobbins got stopped just shy of the first down, but half a yard. He's giving this game away, you guys. Second and inches. See, look, it says inches. I was just talking about that against the Jaguars. Enough Dobbins. Oh, the stop! Oh, it's third down. Damn it. Second timeout by the Raiders. Oh, now they're saying Gino is questionable to return. We need to keep them to a field goal right now. It's third and inches. It's going to be a QB sneak. Third timeout by the Raiders. Charles with the colorful wings. You just busted out whatever you can find now, huh, Charles? That's what's up, man. Thanks. Appreciate the gifts. Two 18 left in the game. Broncos first and 10. We're cooked, you guys. Dobbins with a 7-yard run. That's crazy too, man. I lost all my parlays on like shit that should have been no brainer, easy shit. They're showing all the ways that the Raiders beat themselves in this fucking game. Dude, that missed field goal too, bro. Oh, the punt block led to a field goal, which put them in the lead, and then we missed the field goal, which kept them in the lead. These Raiders stay hurting my feelings. Ashley, I'll stop you. Die. That's it, Charles. We got Dallas next, bro. Second and 3. 2 minutes left in the game. Can't get a fucking fumble to save our lives. Yeah, Alex, Raiders should have won this game. We controlled the entire game, and we just gave it away because the Broncos did nothing to take this game away from us. Hummer said, like last week, we improved but have a ways to go. I guess, man. 27 points on the board. I think Brock Bowers is hurt again, man, because there ain't no way that they're really just shutting him out to one catch. Yeah, Peter, we gift wrapped three formation. I was off. Oh, man. I'm really pissed off that they put Geno Smith in on that last drive, limping all over the place. They should have put in Kenny Pickett and actually thrown the ball. It's like we just like gave it away. That's crazy. How do we lose a game that they only score 10 points against? That's the sloppiest 82 I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Bernie, so many opportunities, and we just gave it away, man. Putting in Gino for a 2 yard QB sneak on 3rd and 2. Stupid. Um, Jack Besh getting that 40-yard run by Ashton Gentry called back, which led to JPJ getting injured. Dylan Parham going out with an injury. Um, Dante Thornton Jr. with a stupid flag that got a fucking touchdown called back. Geno Smith playing fucking hella injured. Daniel Carlson misses the friggin' field goal. It's just that was us beating us. Like not only were we beating the Broncos, but then we beat ourselves. Broncos did not do anything to deserve a win at all. They blocked the punt. That's the only thing that they actually did. They blocked the punt, which led to them kicking a field goal, which is what put them up by 3. Because even with all the other bullshit, you take out that blocked punt and you have Daniel Carlson actually make the field goal, then the Broncos would have been either trying to score a touchdown and going on just those little things, right? But you take out those huge catastrophic mistakes made by the Raiders, like D-Boy says Pickett would have won us the game. Yeah, why didn't they put in Kenny Pickett? How did how does the NFL even allow Geno Smith to go out there limping that badly? Get somebody slightly bumped in the head and nope, they automatically get pulled. Or somebody is limping all over the place. But how does Pete Carroll more than anything put his guy out there in that fucking position? But any of you guys might be getting what you asked for. Because if Geno Smith is too hurt to play, that means it's going to be Aiden O'Connell. Hummer said we should have had 24 points, 2 wasted TD drives, a missed field goal. Now go back and look. My call was us getting 24 points. I'm telling you guys, we are close to having a decent team. We actually, we actually are. We're so close yet so far away. We keep finding ways to lose. Uh, Coaching decisions are trash. Our play calling is trash. Quarterback play is trash. Raider Anderson Carlson has to go. Our special teams is super. Greg, what's good, man? Raiders are not taking coaches, the players' lives at the top pick. Like they're not taking, but they realize that the top pick is a better fit. What is it? Because I don't think the Raiders are thinking. I think that we just suck. You know what I'm saying? Because you rusty down with the follow sleep, man. Yee, no, the game is not still on. The Broncos won 10-7. But Armor says, okay, Raiders, we're going to the Cowgirls. Broncos are better than Cowgirls. And we should have had this game. I can't even start thinking about the Broncos. We have a bye week right now, basically, because we don't play until Monday Night Football of next weekend. So, I mean, for us to only lose by 3 points with three backup offensive linemen in, no Jacoby Myers, Ayuk Blue Kelly got 2 picks. I'm sober, so the heartbeat. Sweet, man. It's good. Darrell, who won the Broncos? 10-7. Oh, Toxina, yeah, the season's been over. You know what I'm saying? You know, and see, yeah, JD, at this point, really, who cares if we win? We just won it. The problem is that we didn't lose any competitive. We lost in the game that we shot ourselves in the foot over and over and over, and we only put 7 points up for them. We lost to a team that only scored 10 points. What we need is a competitive team. Let's say this game was lost 27-24. I'm not mad. 30-27. I'm not mad. The fact that we lost 7-10 on prime time football. Omar did Bowers playing the second half. Bowers basically wasn't, even though he was in the game, he wasn't going to do it. One catch, 31 yards. So dog would follow suit, man. So many missed opportunities. Shit done for. Man. I'm on that same page, man. I go for 3.5 hours. I got work tomorrow, bro. Yeah, Charles. So many mess ups. So many mess ups. Like I said, man, it's not about wins at this point. It's more about getting this team in shape, getting gear for next year. And if you're just going to be trash, so they're showing all these plays where ours look slow. Ours look slow. That toe entry is much. The problem is, man, Gilbert, bro, this is every year. Come on, bro, stop with excuses for this team. Is that there's some people that are so attached to just being detached from the team. Some people don't have the emotional stability to deal with a team that's going to let you down. It's all right. Maybe I just am a glutton for punishment, but I will never not root for the player. I will never just give up on a team and watch some highlights or just look at the box score and be like, oh, we lost again. You're not going to see me doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe go 505. They don't understand. It's to you. Shit. Look at that. 16 for 28, 150 passing yards. Crazy. Yeah, 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 Charles, let's do that. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Like always, I love you, Nation. Win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation for my this weekend, I'll be putting out. I'll go live at some point this weekend. Talk about this messed up game. We'll probably talk about we'll see what's going on, man. Catch you guys this weekend.